Welcome back to my channel, Valuable Rare Coins. If you love discovering hidden treasures in your pocket change, you're in the right place. First, we'll uncover some of the most valuable and rare US coins that could be worth a fortune. Let's dive in. We're diving deep into a true numismatic treasure, the 1917 United States wheat penny. If you think pennies are just small change, think again. This 1-cent coin packs a serious punch when it comes to history, rarity, and value. The wheat penny series is iconic in American coinage, running from 1909 to 1958. It was the first coin to feature Abraham Lincoln's profile, a design created to celebrate his 100th birthday. On the reverse, the wheat ears symbolize prosperity and growth, two ideals that resonated deeply during the early 20th century. The 1917 penny was minted at the San Francisco Mint, indicated by the S below the date. This year was a turbulent time in America's history, with the country involved in World War I and experiencing rapid industrial growth. The coins produced that year reflect an era of change, and the 1917 penny holds a special place because it's scarcer than many of its contemporaries. Unlike pennies minted in larger quantities at Philadelphia, the San Francisco Mint produced fewer coins in 1917, especially in high-quality condition. Most circulated heavily, and surviving specimens with minimal wear are incredibly rare. The passage of time has only increased the allure of this coin, as collectors chase down the best examples with sharp details and original mint luster. What makes the 1917 wheat penny so fascinating isn't just its age or design. It's the condition and rarity that elevate its value dramatically. Coins in mint state, those that show no signs of circulation and retain their original crispness, are extraordinarily hard to find. Over a century later, these coins are true survivors, having avoided the wear, scratches, and corrosion that affect most coins that have been used in everyday transactions. Collectors are especially interested in varieties and minting anomalies from this year. Some 1917 pennies exhibit minor variations in the strike, die cracks, or doubling effects that numismatists eagerly seek. These quirks add an additional layer of intrigue and rarity, often translating into substantial premiums at auctions. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC play a crucial role in certifying the authenticity and condition of these coins. A high-grade 1917 wheat penny, especially one graded mint state 65 or above, is considered a crown jewel for any serious collector or investor. The demand for these rare pennies has only grown over time, with some specimens fetching staggering prices. Their historical significance combined with their scarcity makes them some of the most coveted coins in the American numismatic world. What kind of value are we talking about? How much could one of these 1917 wheat pennies be worth? Believe it or not, a pristine example of this coin recently sold for $700,000. Yes, $700,000 for a single 1-cent coin minted over 100 years ago. It's incredible to think that something so small and humble can hold such immense value. This coin is a testament to the power of rarity, history, and condition in the world of coin collecting. If you have a 1917 wheat penny tucked away somewhere, now's the time to take a closer look. It might just be one of the most valuable coins in your collection. Second rare coin, we're focusing on a seemingly ordinary but truly remarkable piece of American history, the 1949 United States wheat penny. This little 1-cent coin holds a special place in the hearts of collectors and could surprise you with its impressive value. The wheat penny, as many of you know, was first introduced in 1909 and remained in circulation until 1958. It features the iconic profile of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, celebrating his legacy as one of America's most revered presidents. The reverse showcases two stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and abundance during an era when the United States was growing stronger each year. The 1949 wheat penny comes from a period of post-World War II recovery and economic expansion. America was thriving, Families were building new lives, and pennies like these were part of the daily hustle, passed from hand to hand in shops, banks, and homes across the nation. But while millions were minted, not all of these pennies survived the wear and tear of circulation, and even fewer have remained in pristine condition. What makes the 1949 wheat penny stand out to collectors today? It's all about rarity and condition. Although large quantities were produced, finding a 1949 penny that has been preserved with sharp details and original mint luster is a rare feat over time. Most pennies show signs of wear, softened edges, faded features, and loss of shine. But a select few have been tucked away, carefully protected, and maintained their flawless quality for decades. Adding to the coin's allure are some fascinating minting variations and errors that have been discovered by eagle-eyed collectors. These can include slight doubling of the date or letters, small die cracks, or even subtle differences in the coin's metal composition. Such anomalies make each coin unique and even more desirable in the collector's market. Professional grading companies like PCGS and NGC have played a major role in authenticating and evaluating these coins. A 1949 wheat penny graded in mint state, especially in the upper ranges like MS65 or higher, is extremely scarce and highly sought after. These coins often come with a certification of authenticity and condition that helps them fetch top dollar at auction. Speaking of value, while most 1949 pennies in circulated condition may only be worth a few cents or dollars, their high-grade counterparts have shocked collectors with their extraordinary prices. Time and again, these well-preserved coins have shown that age, rarity, and condition truly matter when it comes to numismatic value. Now, you're probably wondering, what's the top price a 1949 wheat penny has ever reached? Get ready for this. One exceptional specimen sold for $500,000. Yes, $500,000 for a single 1-cent coin minted in 1949. It's astonishing to think that something so small and commonplace can carry such a vast fortune. But that's the magic of rare coins, the stories they tell, the history they embody, and the passion they inspire among collectors around the world. If you have a 1949 wheat penny in your collection or come across one, take a moment to examine it closely. Look for that sparkle, the sharpness of Lincoln's features, and the detail on the wheat stalks. You might just be holding a hidden treasure. Third expensive coin, we're diving into a classic piece of American numismatic history, the 1953 United States wheat penny. While it might look like an everyday penny at first glance, this coin has a fascinating story and surprising value that every collector should know about. The Wheat Penny series, introduced in 1909, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, paying tribute to one of the nation's most beloved presidents. The reverse side showcases two wheat ears, symbolizing growth and prosperity in a rapidly developing America. By the early 1950s, these pennies had been circulating for decades and were an essential part of daily commerce across the country. The 1953 D-penny was minted at the Denver Mint, which produced millions of these coins. Despite its large mintage, many of these pennies saw heavy circulation. Over time, most coins from this era lost their original shine and sharp details due to wear, making well-preserved specimens a true rarity. What makes the 1953 D-wheat penny stand out isn't just its age. It's the rare examples that survived in outstanding condition. Mint-state versions with crisp details, bright copper color, and no signs of circulation damage are incredibly scarce. These coins serve as time capsules, giving us a glimpse of the coin's original beauty as it left the mint. Collectors also look for unique characteristics and minting errors, which can increase a coin's value significantly. Doubling of the date or lettering, slight die cracks, or off-center strikes are just some of the anomalies that make a 1953 D-penny even more desirable. These irregularities are like numismatic fingerprints, making each coin truly one of a kind. Professional grading companies such as PCGS and NGC have made it easier for collectors to verify the authenticity and condition of these coins. A 1953 D wheat penny graded MS-65 or higher is extremely valuable, prized for its flawless appearance and rarity. The market for these coins has seen some impressive sales, especially for those in top condition. While most circulated 1953 D pennies are worth only a few cents or dollars, their high-grade counterparts tell a very different story. So, what kind of value can an exceptional 1953 D wheat penny command? Believe it or not, a top-quality example has been known to sell for $400,000. Yes, for $100,000 for a 1-cent coin minted over 70 years ago. This incredible value reflects the coin's scarcity, historical significance, and the passion collectors have for preserving America's numismatic heritage. If you happen to find a 1953 D wheat penny in your collection, take a closer look. With the right condition and maybe even a rare minting error, you could be holding a piece of history worth far more than you ever imagined. Especially, we're turning the spotlight on a true American classic, the 1945 D United States wheat penny. This little coin might seem like just another penny, but it carries a rich history and a surprising value that collectors dream about. The Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is beloved among numismatists for its timeless design and historical significance. Featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the front, it was the first U.S. coin to showcase a real person rather than symbolic figures. On the back, the wheat ears symbolize growth and prosperity, reflecting the optimism of a growing nation. The year 1945 was a monumental time in American history. World War II was drawing to a close, and the country was on the brink of a new era of peace and prosperity. The D Mint mark indicates that this particular penny was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the 3 major U.S. mints responsible for coin production. Despite millions being minted that year, few have survived in excellent condition, especially after decades of circulation. What makes the 1945 D wheat penny so captivating isn't just its age or design. It's the rarity of coins that have retained their original mint luster and sharp detail. Many pennies from this era were heavily used, losing their defining features and becoming just everyday change. But some lucky examples have been preserved almost perfectly, making them prized possessions among collectors. Adding to the allure are certain minting errors and variations that collectors hunt for. These might include double dies, off-center strikes, or planchet flaws, all of which create unique coins that stand apart from the standard issues. These rare features can increase the coin's value dramatically. The condition of a coin is paramount in the collector world, and grading services like PCGS and NGC help verify the authenticity and state of preservation. A 1945 D wheat penny graded at mint state 65 or above is incredibly rare and highly sought after, often fetching significant sums at auction. So, what kind of value are we talking about for a coin like this? Believe it or not, a pristine 1945 D wheat penny has been known to sell for an astonishing $540,000. Yes, $540,000 for a single 1-cent coin. This staggering value showcases just how much history, rarity, and condition matter in the numismatic world. It's amazing to think that something so small and humble can hold such an incredible fortune. If you happen to have a 1945 D wheat penny or find one in your collection, it's definitely worth taking a closer look. You might just be holding a piece of American history with the potential to be worth far more than you ever imagined. Last unique coin, we're going to take a closer look at an extraordinary piece of American numismatic history, the 1952 D United States wheat penny. What might seem like a simple 1-cent coin holds a story of rarity, history, and incredible value that could surprise you. The Wheat Penny series, minted from 1909 to 1958, is one of the most beloved in American coinage, mainly because it was the first to feature Abraham Lincoln's portrait on the obverse. The reverse features 2 stalks of wheat, symbolizing prosperity and growth during a time when America was evolving rapidly after World War II. The year 1952 places this penny right in the middle of a booming post-war America. The D Mint mark tells us this coin was struck at the Denver Mint, which was responsible for producing many of the era's coins. While millions of pennies were minted that year, the majority circulated heavily, losing their sharp detail and mint shine. What sets the 1952 D-Wheat penny apart today is its rarity and high-grade condition. Over time, most pennies got worn down from daily use, edges smoothed, faces faded, and the bright copper color dulled. Finding a 1952 D penny that has survived in nearly pristine, uncirculated condition is a true treasure for collectors, adding to its mystique. Some 1952 D pennies exhibit rare minting errors or slight variations that make them even more desirable. These can include double dies, small die cracks, or inconsistencies in the strike. Coins with such unique features are especially sought after and can command much higher prices at auctions. Professional grading services such as PCGS and NGC play a crucial role in authenticating and grading these coins. A 1952 D-Wheat penny graded mint state 65 or higher is a rarity and can fetch a premium price, reflecting its condition, authenticity, and scarcity. Collectors know that condition is king, and a coin that looks almost as fresh as the day it left the mint is extremely valuable. It's this combination of history, rarity, and condition that drives the value of the 1952 D-Wheat penny to impressive heights. What kind of value are we talking about for a coin like this? Prepare to be amazed. A pristine 1952 D-Wheat penny can be worth a staggering $510,000. Yes, $510,000 for a single 1-cent coin. It's mind-blowing to think that something so small, something we often overlook, could hold such extraordinary value. This coin embodies not only history but also the passion and dedication of collectors worldwide. If you happen to find a 1952 D-Wheat penny in exceptional condition or even one with a rare minting error, take a moment to appreciate what you might be holding. This humble penny could be one of the most valuable pieces in your collection. Thanks so much for joining me today on this journey into the world of rare and valuable coins. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on all our future coin discoveries and stories. Drop a comment below if you have any questions or if there's a coin you'd like us to explore next. We'd love to hear from you. Until next time, keep your eyes sharp and your collections growing, because in the world of coins, every penny truly counts.